Hello, Aries. Welcome back. This is that bonus read from the previous reading I told you I'd do. I'll give you another one. It won't be as long, and you will have my undivided attention. All right. If you did not see that video, I just want to say welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I'm always wishing you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. That's just my granite. All right, so this is a reading that's going to be focused on your person. We are going to draw 5 cards. The first card is going to represent your person's overall feelings, where they stand at in life, how they're feeling. It's just going to be the card that's representing them right now. The second card is going to represent their thought process, their mental standpoint. The third card is going to represent their intentions towards you, if any. The fourth card is going to represent their hidden desires. So this is something that they are not expressing to you, but this is something that's foundational in the way that they're moving throughout life right now. And then the fifth card, it wouldn't be a good reading if we don't look at some hidden insecurities. So this is going to be, things that are hindering them from moving forward towards you, okay? Let's go. If you are interested in that, stay for the read. Three of Pentacles. All right. So your person is for if you saw the previous reading, you know why I said that, because they have 6 of Swords in their thought process too, Aries. Now this could be a continuation or a new presentation or elaboration, let's say elaboration on the previous reading, okay? But that is so funny to me. So your individual 3 of Pentacles, and they also had Empress, which is the third of the major arcana cards, and all the 3s fall under her. So the 3 of Pentacles, right now they're focused on their wealth. They're focused on their money, stability, and most importantly, they are focused on integrating themselves in their community. So they're focused on social status growth. All right. This is, oh my God. Y'all, I am so serious. If you look, even if you look at like the first 2-3 minutes of the video and see how I laid the cards out, this card was the World, and I used the Cosmic deck. I'm using the Cosmic deck as your clarifier for this one. But I had the World came out for them here as their intentions towards you. Here we have Death. All right. So this is also transformational energy. Now the World represents completion, moving forward, letting what is, and opening themselves to new things, new experiences, new growth, new opportunities, right? Here you have transformation energy. So your person's intentions towards you, it's either to transform what is already between, really transform what is between the two of you, or just letting this go and moving forward in their life. We're going to clarify, but moving forward in their life maybe without you, okay? So trying to change either the way they feel about you, where they stand with you too. Here we go, Page of Pentacles. This is opportunity. Now, what was that one? 10 of Pentacles was theirs. Okay, so you have Page of Pentacles. This is their hidden desires. Now, what this tells me is like in support of the 3 of Pentacles. This is an individual that is offering themselves to what will serve them better in life. Page of Pentacles could be an offering, it could be a gift, could be apologetic, but the fact here with this at the bottom for their hidden desires, this is someone that's really trying to better themselves. They're trying to learn, they're trying to grow something. If this was a school reading and we want to know, would it be a success? Should I go to college? This right here is a yes, because the Page of Pentacles represents learning. It's schooling. Something that is going to be beneficial within your growth in life, okay? Now we're going to look at insecurities. You're just poking on out. Insecurities, we have the world. I do not have, let's do that. All right. We have the world here. So what it tells me, oh my God. Look here. Insecurities or hindrance when it comes to you. Either, look, I see it as completion. It's like whatever is or what has been between the two of you, it's done. Now, what that may be, only you know your situation. All I'm doing is giving you an eagle's view. We playing our spy. Okay. Bottom of the cup, bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups though, okay? Now, let's clarify. We're going to clarify your person in this 3 of Pentacles energy. This could just be, you know, they could be coming to terms with how they feel about you. They could be coming to terms with this is what it is, and whatever it is between the two of you, it's going to stay that way because they're not pursuing it. This could be, they may see a whole new world with you, new opportunities, new growth, new fulfillment with you. Or it can also represent the person feeling fulfilled in the situation. Maybe they've learned what they needed to learn and their connection with you. Now, if this isn't a matter of a crush, somebody you liking, and y'all ain't even talked yet, well, I want you to know that what they see when they look at you and how they're feeling, and they're not seeing it on the outside, is they see new opportunities. They see fulfillment in all aspects with you. Now, we're going to clarify to see what that is, but just on face value, that is what our 5 cards are telling us, okay? I know that do not say 20 minutes. Oh, it don't. It says 6. Okay. We're going to clarify the 3 of Pentacles, okay? We have the Prince of Swords, Knights of Princes in this deck. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. All right. So what this tells me is, with having especially the 8 of Pentacles here, this is an individual that is trying to come to terms or understand, because remember, we're clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. How could they successfully serve their community? How can they be of assistance? It could be in the matters of with you. How could they be of value to you? How could they be of value to those that are around them? It's given major energy, and I'm not connecting the energy of the previous read, okay? We cleared that. I just reflected on the cards. I thought that was funny because it's like, dang, boom. But digressing, what it does tell me is that this is an individual that's really trying to work on themselves. When you have the Prince of Swords here, he is learning, and he's putting himself out there. He's learning, he has learned new things, gained new knowledge, and now he's ready to communicate that with other people. He wants to share with you these new techniques. You know, this is an individual, they could have played hockey their whole life, and now they don't win, and they play football. What an exhilarating experience. So that now they're trying to show and develop other people in this aspect. Let them know you don't have to conform to the norm. This is Uranus energy. You can embody and learn other things. You are all things of this world. That is what he shares with people. And he's working really hard with trying to communicate that with people. Now understand that Uranus does not embody. Aquarius does not. Okay, Aquarius has come off very weird, okay? They're very, let's say, eclectic. Is that a proper word for Aquarius? Because they stick to their guns, they mingle with everybody, they can understand, they speak with many tongues. But when it comes to the emotional standpoint, they have not mastered the art of emotional stability, on how to, you know, an Aquarius to say, I love you, I'm here, duh. Like, they feel their actions is everything. But sometimes their actions, you know, you can mistake their movements as something else, because they can be very vague until, you know, they have to break it down to you. You understand? So this is a person that's doing their best, you know, restructuring themselves internally. They're putting themselves out into the community, and they're trying to figure out a way to maybe work really hard with not being so emotional, not taking things so personal when it comes out. They could be an individual that tries to connect with people and it comes off awkward. It they don't hit their mark. So now they're trying to master that. They're trying to be maybe more empathetic. They're trying to be maybe they're trying to enhance intuitive abilities where they can better maneuver in this chess game of life. You understand what I'm saying? What is solid is that they're trying to move on from what they are or what you knew them to be or what you know them to be. They're trying to exude who they really are in fullness to the world. Now let's clarify Six of Swords, because this is what's on their mind. And you got me like, oh, what's your from me? Try to buy pretty high with a price too high. All right, we have Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Prince of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Ooh. This is an individual who's actually trying to move on from the emotional chains of memories. How did I get that? Okay, this is how I got that. So Ace of Pentacles is all about opportunities, embracing new opportunities, new ideas, just feeling, either creating new opportunities for yourself or embracing the opportunities that are coming your way, okay? Now, when you see the Prince of Wands, remember I told you the knights are princes here. So this is a Knight of Wands. This is somebody that's very fiery, very impulsive. They're going really hard for what they want. They're after to attain whatever that is. Remember that Leo is our will. They get anything that they want. They are in control of it. It is the sun. All right. Six of Cups. Well, why you got to be so impulsive? Where's that coming from? Well, what I get intuitively with the Six of Cups and the Prince of Wands is this is a person that's trying to move forward either. Because here is moving on from the past. Six of Cups is memories. When I put those together, those three together, I get this is an individual that's trying to let go. Maybe relationships that they had, they're trying to move on from that. Maybe they could feel like a slave to their heart. That's why here they're trying to master or learn how to control their emotions when they present themselves or connecting with new people. Damn. You have a person that's really, they're no longer trying to be moved by, how, I say this from a Taurus standpoint. I am a Taurus sun. It's like, man, I can't let that go. That loyalty is so strong. That history that we have is so deep. And sometimes being that way, you come off like a caveman. You come off kind of ancient because you're letting little things like, I've known them since XYZ. While this person has moved on with their life, they don't carry you the same way that you carry them in their heart. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, there's no disrespect there, but there's also maybe for this individual with people, past relationships, maybe they're not getting the same respect, love, and attention and loyalty from those that they give. So they're trying to move on from that. They're saying, okay, that was the experience. It is what it is. And they want to move forward. That's probably why you got Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of regret, but it's hard. A lot of people think walking away is easy. It's hard. And I can speak from that wholeheartedly. I'm not an Aries. I'm a Taurus, but I can relate to that as a human. Because being a fixed sign, and in my chart, I got a lot of fixed energy. A lot of fixed energy. And some people are not like, they don't have that emotional fluidity. Like, some people can ride with you even though you may not equate to that. It's like, this is how I move, it is what it is, and shut it off. You know, can turn it on and turn it off. For fixed people, it's not like that. It's either all in or out. So this person is trying to change that with themselves, because they understand that people are not like that. They're understanding that they are extinct. How they move is kind of stoic. It's kind of, it's extinct. It's non-existent. That's funny. Time is it? 3:24. What was that? Duolingo. I wonder if I got that set for alarm or something. I tell you what, Aries, can't catch a break trying to get your reading out. What's the super? Oh, my cousin told me one too. That was Duolingo, y'all. Well, I'm telling y'all don't give a damn. I need to finish this read, right? Oh, I want to turn it off. That's why I grabbed it. Y'all know anybody that beat up an OtterBox? Well, you do now if you're watching this video, because baby, I don't beat the shit out of that OtterBox. I only got like the case part of the OtterBox. Anyways. Okay. So, digressing, you're dealing with the individual that understands that the way that they live, or they could have been tied in relationships, trying to hold on to past relationships. Could have been family, relinquishing the ties to family and just moving on, understanding that you're never going to get the love that you give back. That's what your person could be going through. They're letting go of that. They understand they don't have to move cold, but they also, they're trying to learn. That's what they're trying to learn. That is intuitively what I'm picking up. Let's clarify death. Come out too. Okay. Death is clarified with the 3 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 4 of Cups. This is an individual here. Now, we're clarifying death. So either your person is trying to kill and you know, end that emotional flow that they have with you, the stuckness. They feel stuck. They could feel stuck in this connection, and they could be trying to heal that. You know, they're waiting for the day where they're no longer feeling tied or obligated to the matters of the heart. This is somebody that's trying to, I don't want to say turn into a cold-hearted individual, but a realistic individual. I think your person either, they could be trying to turn their heart off. I know that sounds crazy. They're not trying to be a villain, you know, because even villains got hearts. That's funny. I make that comment. I got her here. I moved her today. And I realized in the last video, I'm like, what the hell is it? And that's my Harley bear. But anywho, yeah, you think about Harley and Joker, there's a lot of love there. It's just a lot of toxicity too. And I love the Joker. I love Harley. Just kind of funny because I love Harley Quinn, but I love Winnie the Pooh too. And when I tell people that, when people realize that about me, they're like, wait, what? Yeah, baby. I'm in between, baby. I understand both. I'm neutral grounds, baby. I say it like that, I don't know. But anywho, your person, they're not trying to turn into, you know, make their heart of stone where nobody can get in and, you know, there's nobody in there. That's not what they're trying to do. I think your person is trying to grasp the reality of life, that even though everybody presents themselves as want to be part of the community, everybody actually have their own motives. You could have somebody that wholeheartedly really mean what they say. They move the way that they say with the intent that they say, and they're realizing that they might collaborate with people, and those people ain't really for the people. They're just, you know, ones that say that they are. It sound good to do this, and they do this for the recognition of doing it. They don't necessarily do it, you know, with the intent of delivering that without anything in return. I hope you get what I'm saying. Okay? Now here we go. Hidden desires is Page of Pentacles. What kind of opportunities we looking at, huh, Aries? You and your person. Really, it's just your person. You could be dealing with the Capricorn because 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Ooh, excuse me. Or if you want to generalize it, when I say that, what you get. Taurus. They could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. All right. 8 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. They're trying to create opportunities, like reciprocal opportunities, reciprocal flow of energy. They're trying to be in control of that. How would you be in control of that? I mean, or they're looking out for that. So why it come to me? That could be how your person feel. Like your person could want to balance things out. Your person could want, because look, we got 2 fire signs here and 1 air sign. The 1 air, 1 earth. This one represents generosity. This one represents strong communication, hella flow, expansion of knowledge, because that is Sagittarius, but that is Jupiter. And it's full entirety. This one right here is Mercury and Venus, and then you just got Aries right here. So what this tells me is this is an individual that's trying to create an opportunity of allurement for one to come towards them. This is someone that's really trying to be in control of their life. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Okay, I'm taking all 3 of you because all 3 of you want to come out. Look at that. Taurus, Pisces, Gemini. Come and talk to me. I really want to. Look, we at 22 minutes now. So here, this right here is what's hindering them. And we clarifying the world. Ooh. This is an overthinker. Look at Aries. You dealing with an individual, and I really believe it's an earth sign because we got a lot of earth out here. Also, my guts, they earth too. So, we got a lot of earth out here. Let me tell you something. When you got the Hierophant and the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, this is someone that knows they are very complicated when it comes to love. I know, we clarifying the world. They're kind of trying to be done with that. It's like they fully understand. They have learned the valuable lesson in emotional fulfillment. What that emotional fulfillment is for them is that they feel like when it comes to love, the matter of love, they're just not balanced. They can't. You know what? Tauruses are kind of weird when it comes to love too. I think that's funny. Taurus, the fixed signs do have that in common. Who's the air? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, they can be kind of all in or all out. They can. This is somebody that's done. I feel like they're a heavy thinker when it comes to love. And they've learned that about themselves. What hinders them from when it comes to you, maybe they cannot be completely there for you. Maybe they cannot be what you need. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, you got 5 of Pentacles on this one and the 5 of Cups on that one. And reversed is the Judgment. That's a solid reverse because all these cards is the same. I flip them all upright. Between each hand, I do it. And that Judgment is like there is no judgment. Well, there is judgment, but I don't think the judgment is in the favor of this individual. Or for you for that matter. Because you got, like it tells me with the Judgment reversed and the 5 of Cups, this is an individual that may not see the picture in its entirety, nor are they interested in seeing it. It's like they just want to move on from it. They don't even want to hear the emotional part of it. It's like I already know. You ain't even gotta tell me. I already know. Let it go. Since I looked at that too, let's look here. Ooh, he got the devil. It's really a person they need to focus on their own. It's like they need to focus on their own independence or whatever they got going on. Because they have an emotional turmoil. I don't say that just because you got the Tower. You got the Eight of Cups here too. You see how you got the Eight of Swords there? What we said over here, it was given the energy that this individual just wanted to move on from emotional ties. This is someone... Oh, no, I can't remember if I said it. Was this reading the Humble Beginnings? But this is a person that is no longer in the business where they want to feel... I hate this now. This is an individual that no longer wants to feel left out in the cold. They know it's like they're more so trying to change the way that they look in society. So if this is a person that, you know, with having the Five of Pentacles here, someone that's always had to go hard for themselves. This is someone that's now realizing I have everything that I need. And they're trying to be realistic about how they present themselves. How they could show up for people. How they expect people to show up for them. Maybe their money in their bank. Maybe they're really tight with their money. They could be having like, especially with that energy right there, letting go of, you know, feeling shackled to emotional relationships, like the emotional aspect of it. This could be an individual. Ooh, if this is a person that's involved with somebody, they're like disconnecting. They're detaching. Why does it give you Taurus energy? Because won't a Taurus do it? A Taurus will sit up there and not even address their emotions. They'll just dive into something, into work. They'll just go real hard in work and justify it with work to kind of distract themselves that way. They won't necessarily focus on it, on that problem. It's like, yeah, it is what it is. Shit hit the fan. That's all right. They keep like a straight face and they'll just keep going. Okay, well, that door closed. Here's another one. And I know I can work on that. And by doing that emotionally, they come off, yeah, they come off confident and strong and secure. But in the inside, they breaking up. Like, I'm talking about crumbling in the inside. I could speak for that. I know I've said it multiple times in this reading, but baby, I get it. Justice. They could be doing a career change too. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, that is what I got for you, Aries. That's your second read here. I'm gonna move on to the next signs. But that right there, they're gonna turn nothing into something. I love that saying. Yes, I do. Time on my hands. Taurus always got time to make money. Taurus always got time to reinvent themselves. And yeah, this is a Taurus that's probably changing how they view stuff. I know I don't move these cards around, but let me tell you something. This is a Taurus. You know how they said love can't buy happiness? Bullshit. Yes, it can. You can't rely completely on money fulfilling everything, but you could take your ass on a vacation or something. I saw that somewhere. You can take your behind on a vacation. Shubba. Do some other stuff to distract you and get emotional fulfillment in that. But right now, where they at, they ain't happy. Maybe they ain't happy with the situation that they got going on with you, Aries. Let me stop saying that. Because really it ain't for me to know everything. I'm just giving you a blueprint, little outline. You fill in the blanks because you know your story. Everybody's story is different. All right, that is what I got for you, Aries. I want to say, no, I didn't do this read longer than the other one. I want to say thank you for your time and your attention. It means a lot to me. If this video resonated with you, give your girl a like. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. Understand, Aries, we cannot control everything that happens in our lives, but we can control the way that we respond to the things that happen in our lives. So you do well to understand that you are making the best decisions right now, here and now in your life. And just know that no matter what it looked like, you got this regardless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.